Good morning, everybody, and happy Sunday. Hope everybody's had a great weekend and had some time to get out and ride. I myself just getting out this morning to put in a few miles before the weather gets too hot, which seems to be a recurring theme here in August in the south. I think yesterday it was close to 100, so it actually feels nice this morning. In the mid 70s, relatively low humidity, so I thought it'd be a good time to get out and just take a stroll around the neighborhood. Not a super exciting weekend here, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. Very low key. Because next weekend will be a little bit crazy. Next weekend we'll be moving my youngest daughter into college, and we will officially be empty nesters. Kind of a strange thing. Yo, what's up? Kind of a strange thing, actually, to think about. You spend your whole life getting your kids ready, when there are many times that you're ready for them to be gone, and then when it comes time for them to go, me personally, it's going to be kind of a tough weekend. But she's smart and has a good head on her shoulders, so I'm not really worried about her. She'll do well. It's just it'll be me and my wife, which I don't think we've been by ourselves for 22 years, I guess. So, new season of life. I know some parents are ready for their kids to be gone and looking forward and can't wait, but I don't know, I don't really feel that way right now, actually. Although I'm sure she's ready to be out. Ooh, gravel. Ooh, more gravel. We've had a good bit of rain here over the last week or so. So again, gotta watch out in those turns for gravel in the road. So I will say, I'm a little bit bummed out. I have a MacBook that I do all my video editing and stuff on, and it's of course, more gravel, linked to my iTunes account and cloud and everything, and excuse me, And I was noticing on my phone that my storage was getting kind of full, so I was going through and deleting pictures and just old things that have been on there. And there's a little icon on there that says files, so I clicked on it and it opened up and had just tons and tons of files. I was wondering, well, and they were huge files, like video size files. And I'm thinking, what the crap? I never downloaded all these on my phone. So I went through and deleted every single one of them, not even thinking a thing about it. And then I went to go and do some video editing, and I think a couple of rides ago I talked about I had deleted a bunch of stuff off my YouTube channel, trying to start over with some more decent content, more organized, less random. And so I went to My Documents, which on my MacBook happens to be iCloud, and you can see where this is going. So I had deleted every single video and audio file off of my cloud. All of my studio recording music, all of my like personal music stuff that I had written or projects that I was working on, all of my videos going back from, I don't know, over maybe a year ago, everything was gone. And I was just kind of dumbfounded. And then it hit me, well, if it's in the cloud, then it's shared on all of my devices, my iPad, my phone, my MacBook. And then it hit me, oh shit. And I've had, I don't know how to get them back. If anybody knows how to get them back, comment below, because I've not been able to figure it out. And that's a lot of stuff gone down the drain. So I think I figured that out on Friday evening. So I uploaded a couple of videos that I had saved on my memory stick for my camera or my memory card, and started trying to recreate some of those. And then some of these ideas for songs that I had kind of recorded different riffs for in my audio tool, I started trying to recreate some of that as well. But it was kind of overwhelming, actually very overwhelming, because a lot of that stuff, you know, as a musician, you know, sometimes you get a tune in your head and then I would just sit down, open up, go to my studio and just record that particular riff or particular chord progression, whatever it may be, and then just kind of leave it there so I could always go back to it if I wanted to listen to it, or I had a drum idea in my head or a bass line in my head. And then just, you know, you could add to it as kind of things came to your head, a new chorus, a new bridge, whatever it may be. So a lot of that stuff is just gone. Like I don't know how to get it back. So that was how my weekend started out. I mean, it is what it is. I haven't figured out a way to get all that back. My brother's an IT developer, so I need to reach out to him to see if maybe there's some way to do that. I know he works with Macs and Apple products and his development stuff, so definitely a huge bummer. Church time in the South. We have more churches around here than gas stations. did get a chance to catch up on some motorcycle videos from over the weekend, and I was watching Thames, I think it's Stone and Barnes motorcycle meetup, and it amazes me that that is not a thing here in the US. Or at least it's not here in the South where I live. There's no standing weekly motorcycle meetup that I know of, and I've been riding for over 20 years. But I think would be a really cool thing to do. And another thing that blows me away too is the amount of classic, really, really cool motorcycles that show up to those. You don't see very many of those around here. I don't know if it's just maybe cultural, that there's just not that many older classic motorcycles. Even new modern classics, you don't see a lot of those around here. It's mainly, I would probably say 70% Harleys, excuse me, 20% sport bikes, and 10% like GS type adventure bikes, or maybe 9%, and then 1% there are some Triumphs that I've seen around. I'm the only Speed Twin that I've seen around locally where I ride. I've seen a couple of Ducati Scramblers, but other than that, you see mostly Harleys. Harleys and sport bikes. And it's summer, so you see those guys riding around in a pair of flip-flops and a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. And I just think, ooh. Like even wearing this mesh jacket that I have now, I feel like I'm wearing like a hoodie or just like a regular long sleeve shirt. It doesn't feel like I have a lot of protection, even though I know I do. So, anywho, looks like we're gonna get some rain here. At least I got my grass cut. For a walk, the Shepherd's Crook. Nice view of the mountains you can see kind of over there. In the winter time, you really can see over there. So. batteries on these bikes. I hadn't even looked at what kind of batteries in it. It's probably the one that came from the factory, I guess. But I remember one time on my other GS that I had, I'd gone to a store and had come out and put my groceries in my side cases and it wouldn't start. So luckily there was another car close enough to me that I was able to jump start it and then get back home, but the battery just was gone. It was dead. I guess when they die, they die. Jumper cable. So luckily across the street was a battery place, so I had to walk across the street, buy a new battery, put it in while I'm sitting there at the pump at the gas station. So I guess when they go, and it did. Alright, so I'm going to turn off here and then I'll leave you guys, but I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Heading into Monday, it's going to be a busy week for me, but I hope everybody has a great day and enjoys the rest of your weekend.
Right.